legal person, just like you, and he's here to advocate on my behalf.
My first name is Jacob. Jake, yeah. Jake. No, I'm not.
Independent.
I'm independent, yeah. Yep.
Yes? Are you going to transfer any money at all today?
Okay, he's, well, basically the situation is been that he's only getting $150 a week, and he doesn't feel that that's enough to move forward, to have that commercial agreement. So yeah, it's the thing that he would like to have done is for that obviously to be increased first, because I mean, look, like I'm being sincere here, it's not a situation that is awful and fair for anybody to only be living on such an amount, especially with our economy, everything is getting any higher for salaries. So Barran therefore needs the money to be able to go and buy food. He's short on food. He's short on fuel. Fuel definitely at the moment, and various other things just like amenities, like liquid, all that kind of stuff. So he just needs. What is it, Barran? So yeah, he needs the money to help do what needs to get. So look, it's got to be much more sustainable than
I give permission for Jake to speak to you and you to speak to Jake. Yes, that's what I said. I give permission for you to talk to another.
She's just asking. Yeah.
a legal person to deal with my legal issues?
Sure.
Because no, I'm just asking. Hold it calm. It is the Guardian's obligation to me to appoint legal aid. The Public Guardian has been nominated to provide a legal person. Well, you're my contact there, so please explain. Where is that person? Where is my legal aid?
How long? Did they give an allocated time as to when they may allocate one? I'm sorry. Yeah. Did they give a time frame in which they will allocate a legal aid representative for me?
Can I, excuse me? Excuse me. Can I tell you some information on Zuki? She's... cuts me off. Every single thing I say, she cuts me off.
Melanie, yeah, he just wants to share a bit of his insight into who are trusted constituent of this.
You didn't even know what I was going to say. Can you just let me speak?
Hold on, Barran. Yeah.
She's a fucking...
No, come on. Yeah, Barran just wants to share a little bit of his about regarding.
I'd like to say that Suki is an NDIA appointed person, which means she's been worded up in order to reject my PID, except I was never paid compensation for my marriage, and also to sustain my financial abuse and deconstruct my life, which has been going for 30 years and has already solicited my suicide. Now, she expects that if she got sick at work or broke up with her marriage, that she would enjoy those privileges and compensations, the same ones you and her deny me. No, it's not. It's right in the guts of it, because if you simply acknowledged I was in a relationship with an ASIO agent for 5 years, which no public official, no lawyer, no cop or public official will acknowledge, that describes to me the huge black budget that exists in order to silence my whistleblowing and suppress and silence me. And that has got to do with the NDIS minister who I've called out in a $6 billion fraud, which I have the evidence for and which you know about. Henceforth, I can triangulate that there is a black budget that you are being bribed for by the government, which aims to silence me. And you're being bribed, and you're not a person who cares about me. You're the public face, let me just say, you're the public face of a broader conspiracy, a tyrannical rule that has got a mandate to destroy and silence me by all means necessary. No, you don't. Can I just get Hang on, just get a bit of paper, Melanie. I'm trying to find a pen. I'm in a squat in Canberra, and I don't even know where a pen is. I don't have accommodation I'm paying for, and I don't have accommodation that's safe, and I don't have accommodation that's in any legal binding document. Are you sidestepping what I just said in terms of you're just a pawn in the black budget that's silencing me? Well, you don't, because you're in on it.
So,
You're not genuinely trying to help me at all.
So.
I need food.
Okay, alright. Yeah, so I forgot to mention too, along with the food, there's also his dog, which he needs to. Barran's been struggling with getting the food for his dog, and that's definitely where it's getting on.
She's condoning animal abuse.
He needs the food for the weeks. You know, like 1 week he needs enough money to get a week's worth of food for Crystal, his dog, and then the following week as well.
I'll tell you, if you let me speak, I will tell you everything. I've got a drug habit because wait, don't speak yet. Don't speak. I've got a drug. Can you just shut the fuck up for a minute, Melanie? Jesus. No, she says she can't hear you. She says she can't hear you.
Maybe pull closer than.
Can you hear me now? I've got a drug habit because I've been refused my ADHD medication, which I have a diagnosis for. So I need cash to buy dog food, to buy food, to buy petrol, to buy my drugs, and to buy my medication, and I need it to buy my subscriptions and my memberships where I speak to my friends, because that's all been redacted from me. I've been silenced from Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, X, and my phone's intercepted and my computer's intercepted as well by the same authorities that you are in alliance to. So that's. Well, I said I need money for drugs, food, subscriptions, dog food, medication, flea treatment. I need new clothes. I need a new pair of shoes. Look, she'll turn it around and she'll just say it's an excuse why we can't give you any more. Look where she's going with this. You can just see it coming, can't you? Why don't you just try and abuse me when I'm desperately begging for help? You're being very successful in abusing me, neglecting me, violating my rights, and desecrating my soul. I'm just legitimately, emotionally, viscerally upset that you are actually creating decisions which are putting my life at risk. What do you mean you're not abusing me? You are corrupt. You know what's not helpful? You not acknowledging the public interest disclosure, you actively participating in my abuse, neglect and torture. You are the one responsible who is a pawn of the broader government conspiracy which is putting my life in existential danger. Wait, I'm going to finish. And you are actually responsible for creating conditions of my torture. It's very cushy for you in your little office, sitting there in your chair, getting bribed by the government to cause my distress. It's the house where I'm using my phone to connect to the computer. It's the house I'm in where I've got my computer set up and I need the phone to get an internet connection. I don't wish to reveal my location to you because you're abusing me. The authorities know exactly where I am. Why don't you go and collude with them? What if I told you I was still at the house in Sadleir? You're not worried if I'm okay. You actively oppress and abuse me and chase me out of town. I'm experiencing V2K audio harassment in the house at Sadleir. Can I demonstrate to you with facts the V2K audio harassment and gang stalking I'm suffering at this house, which made me leave, drive to Canberra, and I was followed the whole way by police, and then they escorted me all the way home when I couldn't find anywhere to stay. Yes. Why wouldn't you be across that when I was there for weeks and weeks under your care? Sorry, doesn't compute, doesn't understand, didn't hear. Why wouldn't you have known that I'm here for weeks? You've known I've been here the whole time. What does a home mean to you? What does a home mean to you? What does a home mean to you? What does a home mean? Well, I think that you have privileges. You can go to police, you can go to an ombudsman, you have clothes, you have your friends, you have a job, you have a place to sleep, you have food, you have medicine. Have I not explained to him my needs so far? Can you just take this over? Because I'm going to fucking kick you in the fucking shop.
What I'm going to do is that you've already had an extra 400, oh sorry, not extra 470 a month, you've had an extra 320 this week in extras because we understood you to be
You're reducting my disability pension, which was the only thing validating me as a person needing money. In a democracy, you need money to participate in. You took that from me.
Okay, so we did redirect that because of the order. It's still your money, but we hold it here.
I don't want to have to beg for my own money. One day, these roles will be reversed and you will beg me for forgiveness, mate. I guarantee it.
I can't...
I guarantee you will beg me.
Okay, look, I'm going to bring this back to the conversation at hand. So, with regard to your funds, I can't release anything extra at this moment, but I do want you to get a new phone, and I want to make sure you've got some funds.
You're a fucking cunt, you know that?
Okay, there's no need for that, Barran. No need.
Okay,
I'm trying to help. So
so
we will, so with the phone, so you're not sure the fellow who's selling you the phone,
Yes, I am. I've got his email address. I've already sent it to you. Don't gaslight me. Don't blacklist me. Don't ostracize me. Don't say you don't listen.
Hold on.
Okay, you told me you've got it, but you also said you didn't know it, so now you do, so that's fine. If you've got it there, that's wonderful. I'll grab it.
You've already got it. I emailed you.
Okay, well then I'll go looking for it. I won't take it longer
She's being really fucking difficult. I don't know when I sent it. My phone's broken. What was that? She doesn't hear. Can't hear you, Melanie. You have to speak up. I'm trying to go into the email. Why don't I just kill myself? Why not? If I do, this will be blown out of the water and Melanie will be liable for the murder. Now, what am I going to search for? Phone? Yes, it's a resale store in Sadleir at Miller Shopping Centre. The phone place there. Miller Shopping Centre. That's the one. I've already sent it to you. You're intentionally gaslighting me, delegitimising everything I say, and you're saying you can't hear me. Hear this, you're a fucking cunt, Melanie. She's not helping. She knows she's abusing me. She loves it. She gets off on it. I don't know the email. Just look up. You look it up, Melanie. I haven't got a fucking phone that works. I am. What am I going to look up? Phone? Just look up the phone retailer in Miller Shopping Centre. Fucking hate you, Melanie. You're a dog. I told you before, Melanie, I want you to abuse me, I want you to neglect me, I want you to reject my public interest disclosure, I want you to sustain the coercive family violence and family control that I'm under. The same privileges that you would expect for yourself, Melanie.
Yeah, no worries. Will they know your name? Does the fellow know you? Yeah.
I want you to abuse me, Melanie, and you will.
Okay, I've got the phone number, so I'll give them a call. I'm not going to address that, Barran. I'll give them a call and we'll see if we can get at least...
That's because you know I'm right.
It's because it's not productive.
You're not productive. You're a fucking such a dirty, conceited, privileged tramp. Go fuck yourself.
Alright, I'm going to give them a call. Thanks so much, Barran. I'll send you an email once I've got a response, okay?
I'm fucking over it. She's a fucking cunt. Thank you. Bye-bye. What a fucking contrived, conceited, fucking arrogant mole. Sorry. She's a fucking cunt. Sorry, mate. She fucking pushes me there. I'm sorry. I know you're trying to help me, but I've got to get my fucking point across. She's going to abuse me any way you stitch it up. Too late for that. Well, okay. Well, you've got an email address. You can email her. You can ask for money. You're being my advocate, you know? Like, I'll give her the email address. It's too late. Like, it won't go through today. Sorry, mate. I really don't want to be a cunt for you. You know, you're trying to help me. I just she's so fucking frustrating. I've been murdered, mate, and she's trying to do it again. I don't think you do. I've died from this. I suffered a fatal injury in 2021 to escape the very deceit that she's now dealing me. I died. The government has murdered me. It was a fatal injury and I was revived from death, and now I'm cranky because I've got a fucking brain injury they won't acknowledge. I lost all my blood. I bled out on the fucking bathroom of a loony bin fucking floor. It happened inside a hospital. And it's whitewashed. And what happened then? Under the care of the NDIS, they forced me to live in my car. And it's been years and I'm still flogging the same fucking horse. And she's a government agent who is paid by the government to sustain that. Cops are. She is. Lawyers are. The Public Guardian are an arm of this mandate to destroy, suppress and silence me. And you just see her fucking conduct. I'm sorry, no money for you, it's my fucking money. And if she's going to be worried about the bills that I, taking care of my finances, they shouldn't just care just what little I've got and what it can hold for me, but what I've missed out on. Where's that conversation? They don't acknowledge it. They just want to redact, shave it off, take those rights, pull that money. That's their fucking role. And she's a fucking cunt. And I'm recording this. Melanie, who won't even give me my surname because of the fucking shame that you have as a public official who's abusing a gay man, a disabled man, with his therapy dog and causing his fucking harm. You won't even give me your identity. You, miss, are a fucking conceited, arrogant fucking cunt. You can go fuck yourself, and I hope this fucking goes viral. You, miss, are a fucking cunt.